Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. We're going to be taking you inside of an internal pen test. We're going to be working on service principal names in Active Directory and how they are used for service accounts. Now, service accounts are used on networks in order to perform a service. They are not used by people. They are not used to log into the network. Hopefully not. So, how does this happen? Microsoft uses Kerberos, which is a key encryption exchange type system for granting access. As a ticket granting ticket gives you the key associated with the password that was used for that account to log in and do something to run a service. Yeah. So, what happens here is that in order for this attack to really work, someone needs to get duped into providing a credential. So they're going to send a phishing email or something like that a user who is sleepy, tired, well past 10:30, they should be in bed, but they're not, right? And they're working, they're trying to get that report done, and they get this email from the office, oh, we got to reset our passwords, and they reset their passwords, or so they think they did. In the meantime, that password went to a user who's on the network with Kali Linux running impacket like I am right now. So we're going to run impacket. We're going to get the user service principal names, hence the name of that script, against that server. And I was the one who was duped. Imagine that. Okay. So now we got a list of service accounts, right? We see the service principal name, Microsoft SQL Service, server name, .domain.com, port number, tells you the name of the account and the member of the group that is a part of. Here we don't have that listing. So what you're looking for is to get an account that's a member of a group. It would be listed. I'm thinking this one's probably got some privileges to it, but again, we're working on an abandoned network that's only used once in a great while. So I think we're going to get some information from this, so stay tuned. And we're going to run this again with getting the hash, which again, any account can pull this information and it doesn't have to be a privileged user. So now we get the hash. What you would do here is that you would take and copy this whole hash, save it to a text file, run hashcat on it offline, get the password, and then do your damage. What damage could I do? Glad you asked. One, I could create other computer accounts. I could create other users. I could create other service accounts and make my presence in the network very invasive and pervasive, where I will be going everywhere and anywhere on this network. What I would also do is I would change the passwords for accounts of administrators or other service accounts and cripple the network once I got what I wanted. Hackers would do this. This could be something that's used in conjunction with corporate espionage or ransomware. Sometimes there's software that can do all of this all together if it's scripted correctly and properly. So this is what can happen, and what can you do to keep yourself safe? I'm so glad you asked. One of those things that you can do is, one, change passwords regularly. Okay? Use long passwords, and if you can, and you have the money and the company to do it, do a privileged access management solution. That's right. This is where PAM comes in, and you can do this with CyberArk. You can do it with, I think, Thycotic Server, which is their secure server, and they are now purchased by somebody else, so the name has changed. These are things that you can do to keep those passwords rotating. So it's really hard to hit a moving target, right? So when attackers see that the passwords are being changed often, they're really left with nothing else to do but to abort the mission. So that is something that you can do. If you have any questions or any comments, put those down below. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button. We'll keep bringing you some pretty decent and applicable content to your technical journey.